What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, man. It is hot as a mug outside. It must really be getting much stuffy in here. I know I turned my heat off, but anyway, back to topic. Meek Mill is allowed to travel for work. You see, the thing about Meek Mill is that he was afraid that they were gonna let him be free, but not being able to travel for work. Hold on. People love sending me stuff like back to back to back to back. Gets on my nerves. Uh, by him having travel restrictions and all of these different things, it would put a damper on him being able to, go places for work. But now that that's lifted for work purposes only, they said. So he's got to be allowed to go out and travel, but he couldn't leave the city of Pennsylvania, which would limit him from making appearances on certain things. Now, we remember Judge Janice Brinkley, she altered his bail conditions and granted him the ability to venture outside of Pennsylvania. Long as as he gives 72 hours prior notice before he leaves. Now, this came as the shock because this is the judge that didn't want him out of jail to begin with. So now she basically has to give him this work permit to go travel. But she knows that Meek sometimes don't submit his paperwork, don't do all this other crazy stuff. And he was like, he's like, you know what? We're not worried in this case ever going to stand because the prosecutor and the defense are both saying the same things. And they have a very strong notion that this case will be dismissed and overturned, and Meek is never going back to jail, which is a thing that most people want to hear when you have somebody defending you. You want to hear that this is done, this is over with, nobody is holding you back. So for me, he's all for it because he's got arrangements that other people wanted him to make as far as going to the studios, doing interviews, discussing the jail situation, the case, and things of this nature. And it's basically for work. Appearing in the studio, making appearances for work. So he's got the travel restriction approved now, so he can move forward with getting that done. So yeah, there's a lot of things about it's not about him just going to, the Sixers playoff games somewhere, out of the state, but him actually doing work, and trying to make a living. So on that notion, it's your boy Carcino, I'm out.